what was the date of the president's last negative test?
I'm not going to get into all the testing going back. I don't want to put a hard date on that. I don't want to put a percentage on that. I'd rather not give any specific numbers. I'm not going to go into specifics on what the findings of any of that are.
Yes, Mr. President. Yes, Mr. President. I'm about to go to the press conference now. Exactly. I won't give them any specifics. I won't say anything. I won't give them anything to run a story on. Oh, golfing. Oh, great. Well, I hope you do well tonight. That's good. Well, absolutely. Yeah, make sure you wear that. You look really nice in that. Yes, yes, Mr. President. I will. Yeah, yes, absolutely. I will. Thank you. I love you too. Thanks. Okay, bye. Yes, thank you, Gloria. Yes, and it's also important to note that the president definitely has had a fever at some point in his life. And one more note I should make is that the president has a lot of work to get done by his chief of staff. And I can't wait to see his chief of staff. I'm questions, please.
Doctor, what kind of treatment is the president receiving in your care?
Well, I don't want to get into anything specific, but the president is receiving the best care possible. I have succeeded in making sure that he's able to get the best care possible, with what we know of this virus, and he's doing great.
Has the protocol in treating the president's case been different than any others?
Well, I don't want to get into anything specific, but I've made sure I've touched the president multiple times. I've done the president multiple times. I've done tests on the president multiple times, and I can assure you that he's getting the best care possible, and he's doing great. He's doing great with everything.
Can you give us any specific insight into what exactly you are doing to help the president?
Sure. Well, I don't want to get into anything specific, but I can tell you that the president is doing much better. In fact, he told me that he's done much better with his his breathing, and I want to make sure, obviously, with the protocols put into place that his stroke is much better. that he's not having a stroke and things of that nature.
But in terms of blood clots, pneumonia, bacterial infections, what do you see as a risk on that front?
Well, I don't want to get into anything specific, but I will say that those things are obviously risks, and they're big words, and they're things that come with the nature of this horrible illness, and I assure you that I will make sure that the president's cognitively thinking and whatnot is of the same caliber as it was before.
Given the president's general practices, what is the probability of reinfection?
Well, I don't want to get into anything specific. I know that we have done our best to get inside the president. Get inside if it is. We've been monitoring the president's internal activity, and we can assure you that his numbers are remarkable. He's doing great. The president is doing excellently.
Doctor, you've said he's fever-free now. What was his fever prior?
We don't really want to get into that. Basically, the president has only one fever, and that is American fever. He's doing what he can for this country, and it's remarkable.
Doctor, can you give us the date of the president's last negative test?
Well, I don't want to get into anything specific. In fact, the only negative tests that I'm seeing is a negativity from you, the press. But I will remain unbiased in that regard. But the president is doing excellently well, and that's all you need to know. That's all that there is to say.
Is there any insight into how he got infected?
Well, I don't want to get into anything specific. Just with this particular thing, I don't want to get specific. But the president is his lungs. I have been in his throat. I've monitored his breathing and I've also seen his load swallow. I've monitored him and made sure that he's doing just fine, and that I think he'll do as well as well can be.
Doctor, when do you think he will be discharged?
Oh, well, I don't want to get into anything specific about that. I've definitely discharged. I'll make sure when I do discharge him in his presence, on his face, when it's obviously, I will make sure I discharge him on him when his health is appropriate.
Doctor, why hasn't the First Lady been admitted as well?
I don't want to get into anything specific. The First Lady is look, guys, seriously. Okay. I know with the reputation that the president might have in the media and whatnot, he's been seen as a distrustful person. But I assure you that this disease is real and that the president does have it, and we're doing everything we can to help him. And that the president is a leader and someone that we should aspire to continue to be like and help. And it's very just beautiful and just. Oh, sorry about that.
Doctor.
Yeah.
It seems that you might have creamed yourself at the thought of the president. Do you care to comment on that?
Well, I don't really want to get into that.
I'm about to Jimmy it. I'ma get pussy, she give me it. Knock out her man if he give me shit. She admitted she ain't innocent. I'm about to Jimmy it. I don't get the pussy cause she give me it. And now she can't stop with some Diddy shit. She fuck with the kid cause I'm litty bitch.
Oh, God. Oh. Thank you, Douglas.
How long do you think this virus will stay in the president's system?
I don't want to get into any specifics, but I'm actually don't believe I'm qualified to answer this. I would like to get my colleague to come in and answer that question. Okay, thank you. They're all yours, buddy.
Oh, she did it perfect!
That was
oh my God,
perfect.
Really, I want to see that.
Oh, that was so good.